Hi everybody, welcome to School of Scarlett. Today I have another message for you. So yeah, I'm in a different location and yes, it is a bathroom. So I'm sitting on the toilet and you can probably not really see the bottom part, but I do have the lid down. I'm not going to the restroom, but I will be making this video today in this bathroom. So I wanted to make a video sharing something that came through intuitively today. So this could be a message for you. Stay till the very end to grasp the whole message. If you're new here and you're coming to my channel for the first time, I make intuitive messages that come through daily. So if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe now. You're going to want to subscribe to these messages. So today's message came through with a variety of things. That's why I decided to go ahead and film this today in the bathroom. So it started off early in the day. I was watching Good Morning America and I don't know who they were talking about. They had some celebrities up there and I did not recognize them, but this came on today that they were talking about a new phenomena that was happening with couples. And they were talking about how couples are now living separately even though they are married. So they showed different celebrity couples that were married and living in separate houses. Some people they had on there were interviewed were not celebrities. They were just people that chose to live separately even though that they are married. And so one of the things that they did when they came back from that segment of interviewing people is they talked to, the people at the Good Morning America, the panel sitting there, and they asked them, what was, a marriage tip that your mother or father gave to you when you got married? And I don't really watch Good Morning America. We were just watching the news this morning because we just experienced a freeze and we were trying to figure out whether or not the roads were passable because my husband had to go to work. But anyhow, when we were watching this, they came on to asking about, what was the tip, that greatest tip that your mom or dad had ever given you when you got married? And so I don't know the panel, I don't know who these people are. And they talked to one of the women there and she had said that the greatest advice that her mother gave her is to always have your own separate spaces and retreat to them when you need to. So as I've just experienced this kind of crazy snowstorm event here where I live north of Houston, Texas, and it's not very common for us to get snow or even a freeze. It's not very common for us. And we just experienced that. And I think my daughter's been out of school this whole week and she was out of school a little bit last week. So she's been home a lot. And so has my husband. My husband's been home this whole week and parts of last week. Although I wasn't home that much last week, he has been home preparing for this storm and then all of the freeze snow days that they had off. And so most people are not returning to work or school today. My daughter is home and my husband's home, but trying to get to work here sometime later on. So everybody's been home. And so when everybody's been home and you're not used to everybody being home, this really makes you want to have a space to retreat to. So lately my videos I've been making in the car, and the other place I've been making them is in my office. I have a small office in my back part of my property that I go make videos at. But y'all know that a lot of times I share with y'all throughout my house and different places. So this has been a little bit unusual for me here today. So I was kind of relating to the news story that they were talking about this morning about needing your own space. So maybe you are a mother who maybe every so often just wants to have her own space, her own time alone. Or maybe you're just a wife and your husband, or a husband, with your wife, and you're wanting your own space at times. Or maybe you're, working at a workplace and it's very crowded, or sometimes when everybody's in the office, it's too much and you just need somewhere to go. Maybe you're visiting family with these holidays and it's just becoming too much and you're seeking somewhere to retreat to. This is totally normal for human beings to want to have a place to retreat to have a place to find some peace and some solace when we are feeling this way. It's totally natural. So that's why I decided to film this video in the bathroom, because one of my favorite places to retreat to when I need some time alone is the bathroom, because there is always a bathroom no matter where you go. So comment down below or give me a thumbs up if this is already resonating with you. Does the bathroom resonate as a place for you to retreat when you need to get away, even for a short breather? Do you retreat to the bathroom? If so, give me a thumbs up down below. So I know that I do if I'm out somewhere and, like I say, even like visiting family or at work or somewhere and things just become way too much, I will retreat to the bathroom, take a breather, take some time to breathe, take some time to regroup, and then come out, even if it is just a short amount of time. Now, let's say that the house is full of people like it is right now, and, I need some space to do something like working or doing something. Necessarily, you won't go work in your bathroom, but it is a good place for you to go where no one will bother you, because you can lock the door and people know not to come in when a bathroom door is locked. So the bathroom is one of my favorite places to retreat to. But anyhow, one of the things that came through after I watched that Good Morning America segment was I found this charger, and this charger kept appearing in different places. It's just my phone charger. I had moved it to different places to charge my phone, again, because we're kind of out of the norm. Sometimes I've been sitting more in the living room. Sometimes I've been more in the kitchen lately. Usually I work more in my bedroom and things like that, but I have been all over the place due to the crazy circumstances of this snowstorm. So I kept finding my charger in different places and bringing it back to where it belonged. And so the message really came through that, we really need to check in with ourselves for our energy levels, for how we are feeling. Just like you check in with your phone to see at what percentage it's at, you need to check in with yourself, because it may be time for you to need to recharge. So each device has a different charger, right? This is the charger for my phone. It's very specific to my phone. You can't use this charger, to charge up, let's say the drill or, something else. This is the charger for the phone. So we all require a very personalized and individual type of charger to recharge. So what is that for you? Do you just need a breather in the bathroom? Do you need some music? Do you need to put your headphones on and listen to music? Do you need to go outside and take a walk? So one of the other places that I really enjoy to go recharge and get away from people when I need to is my car. I love going in my car and driving around, because I can go in my car and drive around and no one is there but me, or maybe a passenger. But essentially, if I'm going in my car to get away, to take a recharging moment, I'm not going to bring anybody with me. And when I drive around, it's almost like you get in the zone. And that's how I feel when I'm in my car. Give me a thumbs up if you also resonate with that. I can turn music on and I can get into a certain kind of feeling that I want to get into. I can sing, I can scream, I can cry, and no one is there to really judge, me. So the other thing about your, recharging station, your personalized recharging station, if you want to call it, it's got to be a place that there's no judgment, a place that you can get away where there's no one there. It's just you and yourself. So like I say, the bathroom, it could be your car, it could be your shower. I've heard people go in the shower and do this stuff. It could be out in nature. Maybe there's a spot somewhere in your backyard that you like to go sit, and people know that when you go there, you are going there to recharge. So the other portion of it that just came through is that people know that you're going there. So it's okay to recharge. There's nothing wrong with that. It's totally natural and it's healthy. So let those around you know. If you need time to recharge, if you need time to have separate time, let your spouse know, let your kids know, let your coworker, let your boss know that you need this time to yourself. It's just going to be a little bit of time. Most likely you're not going to spend hours there, although you could. You most likely only spend a few minutes or something doing this. So let those people around you know, this is what I do to recharge. I'm going to go in the backyard and sit on this bench for a little bit to recharge. This is how I do this. I'm going to go to the bathroom for a little bit. When the door is locked, please don't bother me. So this message is coming through for someone that needs these boundaries, just like that message this morning from the Good Morning America show. To have a healthy marriage, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to move out and live separate lives or separate living quarters like they were talking about. You just simply need to have your own space, like they talked about when they returned from that segment and asked the panel what they thought. You don't need to totally, live separately from the world. You just need to have some space. Know what you need to recharge. Know your specific charger. What do you need? Do you need a candle? Do you need scents? Do you need music? Do you need just some time totally in silence? What is it that you need? So begin to examine that with yourself today. This message is coming through for someone to begin to take a look at that, because it's as simple as just taking a little bit of time for yourself to recharge today. So I hope that this message found you well. I hope that it resonated with you. If it did, share it with someone else. It may resonate with someone else. Give me a like, a heart, a comment down below. This really helps me to get my messages out there in the algorithm. So thank you so much for everybody that has supported my channel, that has been here. And thank you to all the new subscribers here. If you're new here and you would like to hear these daily messages, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and you will be notified of my next video when it comes out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on our next video. I love you all.